What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Tuesday, February 5th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Fred VanVleet from the Toronto Raptors playing the Philadelphia 76ers, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're pretty good against opposing point guards. But Fred VanVleet has scored 31, 20, and 25 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 23.2 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 27 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate. Fred VanVleet is $4,600 DraftKings salary. He's $1,300 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 22.7 fantasy points tonight, that's right around 5 times value. Kyle Lowry is out, so Fred VanVleet will get more minutes and more usage, and he's still really low price. I think he can crush value here tonight. I love Fred VanVleet versus the Philadelphia 76ers. So I just wanted to let everybody know we added projected ownership. It first updates mid-afternoon, and then it will be updated throughout the day based on injuries and other information that comes out. So we show the projected ownership right here in the position optimizer, so you can see right next to every player what their projected ownership is for the main DFS slate. So now you can easily see who's going to be chalk, who's going to be low owned. This is one of the most important stats you're going to look at to help build your lineups and pick your players. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I like Jaylen Brown from the Boston Celtics playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have the 10th worst defense overall, and they give up the 13th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Jaylen Brown has scored 18, 23, and 43 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 22.8 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 26 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. Jaylen Brown is $4,900 DraftKings salary. He's $200 more on FanDuel, projected at 26.2 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 5 times value. Kyrie Irving has been ruled out, so that opens up more minutes and usage for the role players. I like the 40-point upside of Jaylen Brown. This is a great matchup for him versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think he scores north of 30 fantasy points. I love Jaylen Brown here versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the position optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Aaron Gordon from the Orlando Magic playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing small forwards. Aaron Gordon has scored 30, 15, and 40 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 33.3 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 34 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. Aaron Gordon is only $6,200 DraftKings salary. He's $400 more on FanDuel, projected at 34 fantasy points here tonight. That's well over 5 times value. This should be a competitive game versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Aaron Gordon should get his full run. He's got a 15-point floor and a 50-point ceiling, so I like his price point today. In a pretty decent matchup, I like Aaron Gordon here versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Al Horford for the Boston Celtics playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have the 10th worst defense overall, and they're about middle of the pack defending opposing power forwards. Al Horford has scored 39, 33, and 38 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 31.1 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 28 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. Al Horford is $6,600 DraftKings salary. He's $1,400 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 33.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 5 times value. With no Kyrie Irving, Al Horford's minutes and usage always go up. His price is good, so I like his chances here tonight in a fantastic matchup. I like Al Horford versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, moving on to the center position. I don't play this guy very often, but I got a feeling about him tonight. I like Hassan Whiteside from the Miami Heat playing the Portland Trail Blazers, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing centers. Hassan Whiteside has scored 40, 37, and 21 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 35.2 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 25 minutes per game with a 23% usage rate. Hassan Whiteside is $6,900 DraftKings salary. He's $300 more on FanDuel, projected at 34.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's right at 5 times value. There's an implied total of 213.5 points in this game. You just gotta hope that Hassan Whiteside gets 30 minutes or more. If he does, he's gonna hit value no problem. He's always a risky play because you never know how many minutes he's gonna be out there. He's one of the top point per minute players. It's a risky play, but I like Hassan Whiteside here versus the Portland Trail Blazers. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.